Hello everyone, I'm Al from Valentyn.co and welcome to 25-man Firelands. Today, we'll be soloing it. And why? Because, well, you get a nice bit of transmogs and of course, you make an awful lot of money. Now, every level 100 can essentially do this, and there's only two parts that are really important that you really need to watch out for. And that's Shanox, the hunter boss, and some fire kitties just after that. But other than that, it is really easy. Now, the easiest thing to do is just killing all the trash around. Now, the higher your item level, the easier it will be. I'm Frost Death Knight, and see my talents here: Plague Leech, Anti-Magic Zone, Death's Advance, Running Compartment, Deathback, Gorfiend's Grasp for clumping them up, and Defile. But you don't really need this. Now, I do have a quite excessive item level of 665, but if you're around 600, it's more than enough. Now, to actually spawn Shanox, you do want to kill as much trash as possible, and I find that killing these little serpent guys is by far the easiest around. Now, as you can see, I just clump them all up and use some AoEs to get rid of them. Now, they do drop a really good amount of gold, so once you've killed all the bosses, you do want to go around and clear up all the trash around. That'll really help out. So, oh yeah, you can use your mount, and I would kind of suggest that. I'm just running around doing my own thing here at the moment a bit, but well, just get rid of this. The Molten Lords you just want to get rid of soon. So let's clear up everything here. So the more trash we kill, we will start hearing a hunter's horn, and that is Shanox, the hunter boss. There we go. Now as we kill more, he'll get closer and closer. Now what makes him quite difficult is that he has two pets, Rage Face and Ripjaw, I think. And Rage Face is the one you need to watch out for. That guy will jump on you and stun lock you. And once you're stun locked, you are dead. You can't get back up. Now, the only classes that can circumvent that is if you have a pet. So if any class that has a pet that can do a very heavy hitting blow, and I do mean substantially heavy hitting, then you should be fine. Otherwise, you're going to have quite a bit of trouble and you will die. And for those that want to do it on heroic mode, be warned, Rage Face the pet has more health than Shanox the boss. So you do have to be careful for that. It can be quite tricky. So I usually want to get rid of him early on so I don't have to worry around, because once he spawns he will start wandering about. You can see the hunter's horn is getting closer and closer. He'll appear there at the gate in the back there as soon as he spawns. Now some people say killing any trash spawns him. I find that to kill these serpentine guys, he spawns really quickly, so we'll do that. Right, let's get rid of all of these as well. These guys are really annoying to the point that the guy being summoned in the middle can target you and he can put you in combat. But if he's not summoned and you kill everyone before he summons, you're stuck in combat permanently and you can't use your mount to travel around, which is extremely annoying. So let's just kill a couple of them and we'll wait for the big old fire guy to spawn. And we'll deal with him as well. Should be fun. The main misgivings I have with this area is there isn't any epic music. It's pretty bland, really. Not my type of thing. But it's good for gold. And it's pretty, actually. I kind of like it. I really like it. It's kind of weird that the Firelands is essentially just this little bit. I expected a bit more. Come on, summon him already. Let's get rid of this guy. We'll just auto-attack him. There we go. Unstable magma. Time to kill it. Perfect. See if we can get rid of these guys and if that'll cause the old Shanox to appear. Now you get some really good transmog gear here, which is one of the other reasons I go. But as you can see, you get like 2 gold for killing guys. And if you have mining, after you kill an elemental and you mine them, that's a good 1-2 gold per stack as well. And it is really a nice way to make money. Running the old Kata raids, really good. Now we'll be doing a video for Bastion of Twilight as well, which is another fun place, but actually even more dangerous, especially on heroic mode, because not all the bosses had their damage scaled back with the latest update, which means one of them still hits for 250,000 on an ability. So you have to be quite careful there. Come on. Rage Face and Shanox are taking too long. Burn before me, blah blah blah. Oh, I can't death grip him. Never noticed that. Oh, So the boss still hasn't spawned. That's okay, there's a big group of things over there. We'll just clump them all up with Gorfine's Grasp and we'll defile them all. As we do. And of course, it wouldn't be the Firelands without some core hounds, would it? Come here, Ancienty. So now let's dot everything. Now these are the elemental bits I'm talking about. If you actually have mining, you can make a good bit of money.
Smell them too, Redland. Outsiders encroach on the Firelords' private grounds. Find their trail. Find them for me, that I may dispense punishment.
Perfect. So the boss has just spawned, and these are the elemental bits I'm kind of talking about. As you can see, if I'm hover over that, quite good. Vendor amount of 5 gold so far, just for those. That is quite good. So if you've got mining, you can make an extra bit on the side, and Firelands is really good for money, and it's good fun as well. So there we can see Shanox over there and his 2 pits. Now we don't want Riplem. Rage Face is the one you want, because he will rage all over your face. He'll jump you down and obliterate you. So I'm gonna pop my cooldowns and I'm just gonna nuke him down instantly, even though it will enrage the boss.
Interlopers, kill them, murder them. Why would you kill such a noble animal?
Yeah. As you can see, it doesn't do a lot of damage once you're over 600, but it is, the main issue is getting rid of Rage Face, because he will stun lock you down immediately.
Hey, Lord of Fire, it hurts.
Apparently he's never been hurt before. But yeah, it's really important to get rid of Rage Face. If not, you are going to be stuck on the ground, permanently stunned down, and you can't get up, so they will just whittle away at your health. It is a horrific way to go. The same for the fire kitties after we get right to the door to, what's that, Ragnaros and everything. They will stun lock you constantly as well, and it is horrifically annoying. Now, with this boss, Befalak, on Heroic it's a bit tricky where you constantly have to have a dot up on them, otherwise you get stunned near the end. But it's easy enough just to DPS rush them. I find that with most of these old raids, everything can kind of be sorted just with DPS rushing through the lot of it. Yeah. So you can fly away. Still in combat apparently. Is there something still alive over here? No, we'll come back and we'll kill all these things after we kill the bosses. I find that to be much easier and a bit more productive really, because you want the epics that give a lot of gold instead. You're talking about 36 gold for render trash. That's significantly good, and you do get some nice transmog bits as well, which is always nice to have if you kind of want them, especially cure item sets. Now this little fight is annoying. See these guys, if they're spears, they do cause a knockback, which is extremely annoying. So I want to get rid of them quickly. Now we can just deal with everyone else. Nothing really here does significant damage, as long as you just pay attention and pop your cooldowns when you need to. Now, Befalak, the spider boss. Quite annoying. She's gonna pop up there, so you're going to have to kill some spiders that come down and go up with her and then stab her in the face. So I've dotted her, and now her spider babies are gonna come down, and she's constantly going to be spewing acid until you get up there. There we go. And these guys are pathetically weak, 20,000 health each. So now we just go up on their trail. Up we go. Pop our cooldowns. And we get rid of her super quickly. Easy peasy really. It's only on Heroic where it does get significantly more troublesome. Where at one point there she goes down. And then usually she puts you in a web. Not much of an issue here. As you can see, everything is now despawning, because we've now dealt with everything. Perfect. Now let's move on, shall we? Did get some funky things again, some nice old plate. Always nice. Anything for transmog that looks nice? One-handed axe? No. Oh, hello. Now as I said, we're going to clear out all the bosses, because that's more important. And if you can handle those, you can easily enough handle all the trash afterwards, which is where a good bit of money is. You can see it's really easy to deal with these things, it always is. I'm just gonna dot them all really. Auto attack to rest. There we go. Right, now let's head over to the other bosses. So we've dealt with 2 already. 2 more to go before we can deal with Balrog, and then after him, it's Major Domo. Well, the new one anyway, Stag Helm. So let's go do that. Yeah, sadly still no decent music here. There's something in the background very lightly, but nothing really amazing, sadly. Alright, so who shall we go for first? Let's go for Ryloth. He's easy enough. Easy enough indeed. Actually, they all kind of are. Alice Sizer might cause a bit of issues if you haven't done any fancy flying bits. So she gives you some wings and you just have to fly through these little fire loops. They'll keep them recharged constantly. Come on, car. Run back, you coward. Now we're gonna kill him, and there's old Ryloth. He's dead. 1 piece of gold. Oh, they're actually coming at me, are they? Okay. Alright, now Ryloth has 2 phases. The big armored version here, where he kind of turns around and he'll stomp on you. It does an insignificant amount of damage, and afterwards, where his armor is peeled off, and he's a magma version, and it's even easier to kill him. So he's got 2 million HP, essentially.
Short little fleshy things. Here. Nuisances. Nuisances.
Yep, as you can see.
I'll crush you underfoot.
Now he's gonna try and stomp me, and it does like 6,000 damage. That's nothing. Now the only thing that stops him from dying super quickly is the fact that he's got this heavy armor on. It does reduce some damage, you do.
Burn.
But it's about to peel off anyway. Come on. There we go. So there he is now with his armor all gone.
Now you will burn.
Yeah, he says that. Then he pops open. So, on to the next boss. And anything good? For plate anyway. No, nothing really. Got a fancy ass crossbow. That kind of looks funky. Oh, you guys, might as well kill you quickly, because chance of me coming back here, very slim. To the next boss. Right down there, you can kind of see those phoenixy things. Perfect, so see these eggs over here? We're gonna get rid of them right away, because they keep hatching little fire birdies that do quite a bit of damage. It's not that they'll kill you, they just annoy the hell out of me. And I really am not in the mood for them. Because as the fight goes on, they keep going. See, and a bit of stuns here and there. So now, let's get rid of these Harbingers of Flame. And now these things. Woo! They're big, but as you can see, they don't really do any damage. Yeah, and they put out a shockwave when they die. But if you're item level 600 at least, level 100, the chances of you dying here is really, really low. So you can see Major Domo Stag Helm. We're going to attack him and then he'll spawn the boss for us. So let's just do that.
What have we here? Visitors to our kingdom in the Firelands.
So now he locks you in until he summons.
You mortals may remember Alyssa, who spirited me to freedom in Mount Idle. She too has been reborn. Born of flame!
Yeah, so we can't move until the boss is actually out, so let's just wait for that.
Pitiful band to cinders, but I am needed elsewhere. Farewell!
Pretty cool summoning ritual there anyway, look at that. Awesome. Alright, so now you want to dot her and do as much damage as you can. As she comes down, she's going to glide across the floor and drop some little feathers, and you need to pick those up once she starts taking to the air, so you can follow her. Now once it happens, like in Darkmoon Faire, there's going to be these little fire rings everywhere. And once the fire rings are there, you can actually just keep going through them so you can charge up your wings, otherwise you will fall down and die. So she's in the air, so we're going to pick up 3 of these. Now that we have them, let's go. So you can see the little fire rings in the sky. We have to go through those, otherwise our wings lose their charge and you fall to your death. But as you can see, she's essentially already dead. She's below 30 HP, or 30% should I say. So we'll just dot her a bit, do some crits with killing machine procs, and she's dead. Now you do want to fly down, otherwise your wings do fade in a few seconds. I've got about 16 seconds left, and then you fall to your death. So that's that. Alicizra are dead, so let's get out of this area. Might as well fly a bit around, it's nice and fast. And we're gonna go kill the Gate Guardian. Now, he is essentially, he's tougher than Ragnaros himself, believe it or not. He does a hell of a lot of damage. It's really spiky damage, so 1 second he does nothing and then bam bam, you do quite a lot. So, Valorok, and right away we're gonna start dotting, and we're gonna pop whatever cooldowns we have, so we can burst as much as we can here. And he also has 11 million HP, significant amount. Yeah, and he pops down a crystal that does like a dot, not too much of an issue. So once you pop all the offensive and offensive cooldowns, it should be easy enough, but just keep in mind my item level is 665. That's the max you can get in Blackrock Foundry normal anyway, so do be careful.
Well, I admire your tenacity. Valorok stood guard over this keep for 1,000 mortal lifetimes.
So long.
But none may enter the Firelords' abode.
Yeah, he says that. So once you've killed all the bosses, you do need to kill every single one out here. Then you can finally activate this orb, which will open a bridge, or create a bridge, essentially. Perfect. Now, if you have add-ons like me, it does skip the cinematic, but essentially that's just it. The cinematic is just you watching the bridge form from up in the sky. So we've got a magma bridge. Once it cools down, we can cross. And this is where the most, well, the second annoying fight besides Shanox is. As we go up, you'll see these Druids of the Flame up there. And you can see these ones in cat form. They will leap and stun you. If they jump and they hit you, you are stunned. And because there are 4 of them, they jump consecutively. So one stuns you, one stuns you, one stuns you, and you stay stun locked permanently. So it's a mobile fight. You want to dot them if you can, and just keep moving. If they miss their jump on top of you, they will stun themselves, which makes it a whole lot easier. So here we go. Pop my movement thingy. There we go. Oh, bugger me. There we go. You have to be super careful. I kind of misjudged that there. There we go. You can see they stun themselves if they miss. So since I'm human, I popped my trinket essentially for my racial to get out of that. And now we kill them, and Major Domo Staghelm should show up directly after them.
Very well. Witness the raw power of my new lord.
Now, he's kind of tough in the fact that there's a lot of AoE damage, but we're just gonna deal with him. If you have any anti-magic type abilities, you should be fine once he takes kitty form.
Rage of the Firelands.
Yeah, they're always monologue, don't they? Don't know what it is with bad guys and monologuing. So he's gonna spawn a second version of himself right here, and then the AoE is gonna start happening. Good. I should have probably waited for my cooldowns to recharge a bit. So pop anti-magic shield, I'm just gonna do that. And I'm just gonna keep hitting them. And he's at 35% already. Now usually you want to move out of that, so I'm just gonna stand there, pop an anti-magic zone as well. The nice thing with being a Death Knight in that case. And we're just gonna deal with him nice and quick. Now, as he spawns more kitty versions of him, they do more AoE. And it's not really too bad. If you have any anti-magic stuff or defensive cooldowns, best place to pop it. Otherwise, you can just move out of their way, and it might take a bit longer, but you'll still get everything done. So, we've now entered the Sulfuron Keep, and oh, I can't keep going. Oh, got some tier pieces, tier tokens at least. Guess I'll use that for a transmog. So there are a couple of mobs in here, 2 million HP each. Super easy. But if you can make it this far, you have no problem killing Ragnaros. He is far, far easier than the other bosses. Far easier. His mechanics are very simple. It's mostly a bit of an AoE bit, and then a bomb that he puts on the floor that if you touch you will get shot into the air. It's a bit annoying, but it's not too bad.
Insects, you dare trespass into my domain?
Yes, sir.
Arrogance will be purged in
So let's get
living
rid of his
flame.
little molten eruptor petties. It's weird having head worms, I guess. And I have a shared loot pool that I know, so you can just loot one, and there you go. Ooh, look at that. His new model is absolutely fantastic. I like it so much. So take a nice old screenshot of him. So as you can see, 17 million HP seems like a lot, but he's super easy to kill. Super easy. So let's go in and we'll dot him. Pop down our cooldowns. And he's gonna monologue like crazy. Yeah, he's got a few different phases, but none of them are actually important. See that bomb thing? Just don't stand in it and you're fine, otherwise it will throw you into the air. And the fall damage is the thing that does the damage, really. Now he hides. Now while he's hiding, he'll have these minions go in and they'll touch the hammer and explode. But you can see, they're not doing anything really significant. But you can kill them. Not too important. And he's back, so as soon as he's back like that, pop down everything you can and just start whack him. And he's already at 35%. Now, unfortunately, you can't kill him unless you're on heroic mode, but you do need a friend for that just to deal with Shanox. And like I said with Shanox, it's mostly Rage Face, his pet, that has more HP than him. So unless you have a friend or a really good pet, hunters are ideal for it. You can get them to just hit Rage Face really hard and interrupt him from constantly keeping on the floor and eating your face, because he will rage all over it. And that's it. We've just beaten him. He runs off when he gets to like 3 million HP. And once Ragnaros has run off, he drops this. Now on heroic mode, some fancy old friends will show up and they will freeze the lava right there and the magma, trapping him. So he has to come out and fight you to the death. And that's it, folks. That is all of 25-man Firelands. Super easy, super fun. So after you've killed all the bosses, the best thing to do is run back and clear out all the trash. You will make a good bit of gold. You can do it weekly if you have multiple alts. You can do that on all of them. The only classes you might have trouble with are the healing only ones. But even then, you can always spec into a defensive one or an offensive and you're fine. And folks, that is how to solo all of 25-man Firelands, a Kata raid. I hope you enjoyed watching this and I hope you go and do it. It's a good bit of gold and you can see you get a lot of epics. Great for transmogs. Folks, I'm Al. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. And bye bye.